Alrighty then. This video here is about cats. Insignificant facts about cats. Okay? Second Amendment right hat. If that offends you, you got a serious issue. Because a hat should not offend you. If somebody calls you sticks and stones, the whole thing, I ain't even going to go into that. So anyway, that shouldn't offend you. Okay? This hat should not offend you. Because if you're offended by a hat, you've got some really deep down issues you need to get squared away. And I'm sure I'll get comments from that. And if they're nasty, you're gone. I will not allow that. One guy left a long, drawn out response to one of them, and he kept it nice. He kept it decent. And that's all I ask. You know, he's from the far left, but he kept it decent. And that's all I ask. If you're going to put comments down, that's fine, but keep it decent. You know? But anyway, insignificant facts about cat. Let's get on to what this video is about. And I got cats laying all over here. There's over 400 million cats worldwide. Anyway, there's over 400 cats million-wide. The country that has more cats than dogs is Japan. And everybody knows cats are good mousers because when I first built this house, me and my son, you had a mouse problem. Because I don't care how clean your house is, you will get you will get field mice coming in your house. There's just no way around it. It's just a fact of life. And that's why cats are so important to farmers in the barns, because they keep the mice, because mice can do a lot of damage. So that's why, you know, you go in pretty much anybody's barn, there's cats, because the cats keep down on the mice. I have 4 cats out in the garage, pole barn, shed, whatever you want to call it, depending on what part of the world you're from. So anyway, no more mice in the house, no more chipmunks. So anyway, everybody knows they're good mousers. The whole reason that cats need to eat meat, like cat food has, you know, chicken, salmon, or whatever, so it's always important that there's meat in your cat food. You don't have to always feed them wet stuff. My cats only get wet food once a week. The rest of the time, they get dry food. They do drink water. I've seen idiots on the internet are saying, oh, you know, the only way they get the moisture is from wet cat food, they don't drink water. Well, come over here and tell my cats. All right, I've got 7 or 8 in the house, and 4 in the barn. So anyway, the whole reason cats need meat, okay, is the amino acids. Because their body, there's certain amino acids that bodies cannot produce, just like humans. There's certain amino acids and what have you, that vitamins that your body cannot produce. And that's why bodybuilders drink those protein shakes. If you have ever looked at the ingredients in those, there's a lot of amino acids, minerals, vitamins. There's a lot of stuff in there to help them. So anyway, cats need to be able to eat meat because of the amino acids. They need those amino acids. Now, when cats' ears sidetracked. You coming up? Anyway, when a cat, sorry, thought he'd jump up. Anyway, when cats have their ears up, okay, and they slowly open and close their eyes, that means they're chilled. They're totally relaxed. Okay? Ears down, eyes, you know, narrowed, they're getting aggravated. Okay? When the ears are down, the eyes are shrunk, you know, squinted, and they have teeth showing, you better leave them alone. Because they're going to take a bite out of you, they're going to claw you, it means you're pissing them off. Leave me alone. Okay, so they're aggressive. When their tail, anyway, when their tail is straight up in the air, that just means it's all good. You know, I'm in a good mood. It's all good. I'm just chilling. When the tip of the tail, okay, when the tip of the tail is, moving. Uh, Anyway, when it means they're intrigued. Okay, if just the tip of their tail is moving, and a lot of times you'll see a cat where just the tip of their tail is moving. That basically means that they are intrigued. And as everybody knows, when their fur, when they look like a big ball, their fur on their tail, with their backs, everywhere in their fur is all stood up on end, kind of like when you get scared and the hair stands up on the back of your neck. That means cats are terrified. Okay. Cats make approximately 20 different sounds. Okay, and most people aren't going to really know that, but anyway, it's just some other fact. They make 20 different sounds. Their hearing is between 400 and 600 megahertz. So that's one of the things that make them such good mousers, is they have such good hearing at that frequency. So when a mouse is doing its little noises it makes, they can pinpoint that cat without even seeing them. They hear that noise, immediately they'll start looking around and they'll know the direction that sound is coming from, that there's a mouse over there, chipmunk or whatever. So that's another fact on hearing. It's not just eyesight alone, it's the hearing also. The other thing is cats get bored easy. Like if you ever notice when you're playing with your cats, they don't want to play anymore. That's because they're bored, right? Cats love to jump in boxes, small confined spaces, simply because it makes them feel secure that they're protected in that area. The island of Cyprus, small country, it's an island. The island of Cyprus didn't have cats on it. Okay, until man transported cats from the mainland over to the island approximately 10,000 years ago. So cats really became involved with humans and started to become domesticated about 10,000 years ago, is a standard belief. And that's the first sign of cats being pets. You go back to Egypt, you go back to Cyprus, they would actually mummify, the cats, and bury them. So that shows you they took a lot into their cats. So basically the first sign of cats being domesticated basically was 10,000 years ago. Cats right now are on every single continent of the planet. Okay, so all continents have cats. I don't know about Antarctica, but there might be cats there. But anyway, so pretty much every continent, a continent like North America, that's Canada. In the USA, that's a continent. Australia, I believe, is a continent. Europe, so there's different continents. Okay, so there's cats on every continent. The whole thing about black cats, being evil and witches and all that, that's because Gregory the Ninth, way back, hundreds of years ago or whatever, he's the one who associated black cats with witches. So the churches, it became more and more popular that that cats were evil. So over in Europe, the church started killing cats because they thought they were evil, because they were associated with witches, and everybody knows witches didn't exist. So when the plague came along, because everybody knows the plague were carried by mice and rats. Okay, Europe depleted the cat population because they thought they were associated with witches. So it's not fact. There's never been any studies because nobody's around from then. But in a way, so the plague spread rapidly because mice and rats had nothing to control them, because they eliminated most of the cats in Europe because they were like, oh my God, cats, witches. So there's another fact for you. The British, up until 1975, all British ships, actually military ships, even the maritime ones, had a cat on them. Okay? It was just believed that there were good luck, so the British actually it was a requirement to have cats on their ships, which is pretty cool if you think about that. Distilleries, where they make booze, especially in Ireland. I'm not picking on the Irish saying that they're drunks. I was just saying distilleries in Ireland had cats in them to hold down on the mouse population. So the most famous cat, what the hell was his name? Towser, I believe. And they actually have made a statue, I don't know, I think it's bronze, I'm not positive, over in Ireland in front of the one distillery, because that's the most famous cat. That's kind of an unusual thing. In a way, so distilleries, everybody knows distilleries, grain elevators. We have a grain elevator in town. They all have cats to keep the field mice under control. Their ears, cat's ears, can actually rotate 180 degrees. So that way they're sitting there and they're looking straight ahead, they hear a sound, their ears will adjust so they can pinpoint where that sound's coming from. So obviously high frequency, they know that. Cats are more active, obviously, at dusk when the sun sets, and dawn as the sun starts to come up. That's when cats are most active. Over in Ireland at the one distillery, they put a collar on their cat to find out, GPS tracker, to find out where all the places he went during the night, and the cat would wander up to a mile from the distillery, but always kept within that, that area. So, they can wander up to a mile, I guess, is what I'm saying. These guys do. There's cats on the internet, the videos, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube or whatever, 25 billion views is what cats get. Surpasses dogs. But 25 billion views of cats on the internet. That's a lot of cats. Istanbul, okay, they have approximately 100,000 cats, Istanbul, and they wander around, the city and that. And a lot of those cats aren't owned by anybody, but everybody pretty much feeds them and takes care of them. So they're really not owned by anyone. Also, in 2021, okay, last year, they actually passed, Istanbul passed a law protecting all the wild cats that were wandering around. So they're protected by a law in Istanbul, and that's how much they love cats, and they do keep, populations of rats and whatever else under control. So anyway, that was just some insignificant facts about cats that I thought I'd throw out there because I haven't done a cat video in a while. And my cat videos aren't meant to be funny, okay? They're just the cats. If they're doing something, sometimes I'll film them, throw them up there, but I don't film them when they're doing something funny because I take hours to film all the cats and put it together. But anyway, that was just some interesting facts. about cats. The battery's almost dead. That was some interesting facts about cats that I would say that the majority of people don't know all of that. So I just wanted to throw out some interesting facts out there about cats. No, I will not do one on dogs. Sorry. I don't have a problem with dogs, so don't put comments down in the bottom there and say, oh, this guy's a dog hater. No, I don't hate dogs. So anyway, if you want to subscribe, hit the little B in the bottom right hand corner, hit the little notification bell. It'll let you know every time I upload a new video, and keep your comments nice or I will delete them and I will kick you off my YouTube channel. You can leave comments that are nice. You don't have to get nasty, but people get nasty just to be nasty, just to try to start something. And immediately I kick them because that is uncalled for behavior. Okay? So anyway, I just appreciate everybody watching my videos. I am up over 56,000 views. I think I've got 104 subscribers, and some of them are Democrats. Okay? But they keep their comments decent, and that's all I ask. So anyway, I really do appreciate everybody watching, and so this is a nice short video. Thanks for watching.